So, how you guys doing? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm back in the rainy days of the Netherlands. My nose is already going red. I feel it. I have the hoodie on. It's raining outside. I said it twice. Last week I was at the beach. The proper type of beach. The one that goes that was very nice and calming, but here we are. Let's keep going. It's gonna be a little bit of a mixed video, so let's get to it. As you know, most people now have talked about Christopher Bouzy and also him being sued by Ned the lawyer, and I just want to report this, that those people are very fascinating because they keep using the same technique. Now this guy is alleging that basically Ned the lawyer, it's a bad man because the lawyer that he chose to go, to bring on this lawsuit against Christopher Bouzy and Bot Sentinel, he seems a MAGA sympathizer and he did something stalking Meghan Markle, I don't know. But, like he says, there are thousands of lawyers in New York and New Jersey, yet Nate the lawyer hired a MAGA lawyer who is pushing the big lie. Now Nate is associating himself with anti-Meghan stalker, whatever Meghan Markle for over 40 years. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. So, again, you see the techniques of those people trying immediately to go after the reputations, to find dirt or invent dirt so that they can claim those type of things. And by association that this is bad and this is bad, then Nate is bad. I'm not a MAGA sympathizer, but that doesn't mean that the lawyer isn't good that he hired. So we will see. All the YouTube lawyers are closing in and sharing this information. We will see where this leads. And these people are still adamant, Christopher Bouzy, to support AH. Don't ask me why. It's actually fascinating that they're doing this. I love this Jenny Loves Data posting. It's honestly been super instructional to watch Christopher Bouzy spiral. Is a living manual of narcissistic self-destruction. Find how they always self-implode. Obviously, I don't know if this guy is a narcissist. I have no idea. But I do know that narcissists enjoy imploding on their own lives because they can't admit any wrongdoing. So, there are a few things I want to talk about. One thing is that I would love to talk about more things on the channel, especially now that it's September, back from the holidays, feels like back to school. So I would love to expand the channels on more subjects. The 10th of October I get fiberglass speed, so it will be also easier to do very good streaming, and I really look forward to it. We're going to talk about music and pop culture, whatever things is relevant around us that I feel like talking and also that you're interested in, so that we can keep growing. And on that note, before we keep talking about AH, we have the movie of Olivia Wilde, which was a little bit in a controversy a while ago. We talked about the Shia LaBeouf video that he alleged, where he said that he wasn't fired from this movie, but he left because he didn't like the way it was going, or probably the chemistry between the actors, and he felt they probably couldn't give his best. And Olivia Wilde hired her boyfriend, which is Henry Style, and the movie debuted with 19 million box office, which seems alright, but of course it's post-pandemic type of numbers, and I suppose the controversy probably helped. But seems The Guardian is not so fond about the movie. It's not getting a good review already. The empty feminism of Don't Worry Darling. After all the buzz and rumors of conflict, Olivia Wilde's Slippery 50 set thriller doesn't really have much of anything to say. People are saying that Ernie's style wasn't that great, mediocre at best, and probably Shia LaBeouf would have been a better actor. Yeah, well, we did the video on that. The controversy probably helped making a little bit of money, but then when you realize the movie like Avatar, that they're doing a re-release with higher frame rates just ahead of the release of the of the sequel, it just cashed in another 30 million. A movie that came out 9 years ago made 30 million worldwide already in a re-release. So I think honestly I'm gonna go watch it. I love the movie, despite its flaws in the story, whatever. It's one of the modern classics. So I look forward to the sequel, and we will see where it goes. In H realm, I was thinking about this old rumor about Johnny Depp dating Joelle Reach, the UK lawyer. I honestly don't know if it's true. I couldn't confirm or deny anything. Nowhere. I couldn't find any news nowhere. Sometimes you wonder if this is something plugged by people like this guy, for instance, which seem to be allegedly the PR for AH, so that by planting a rumor, the media can jump in, or maybe even the media jump in, just planting the rumor, so that they can continue to create headlines. But then you have like, oh, those are other alleged thing, like her reply, like you get this information and then she replies, oh, allegedly, I don't care who he dates, I just want to move on with my life. That's what they're reporting, she said. I have no idea if it's true. And then I'm also like, seriously? So yeah, it could be both, could be one of the two. We report on it because in the context of the overall, it's interesting to see this where it's going. We know that the lawsuits of the insurance companies are going. Those are the hashtags here going on. And I'm also kind of puzzled about those words in the hashtag trending here. I know that in Italy we have the first prime minister woman. She seems to lean hard right. Honestly, the mainstream media, of course, is already calling fascism on that and everything, and I understand why. I become totally disillusioned with politics. I don't care anymore about catchphrases of slogan or political affiliation, leaning left, leaning right. I only want to see if somebody is qualified, it's incompetent or competent. We see what those people do. Most likely, if they're a bunch of incompetent people, the government will not last long. And if they have any good ideas, something good for the country, we will see. Obviously, the slogans of the party weren't so comforting, so I understand why the mainstream media also is jumping on that. But they're offering, of course, the same treatment they offered Trump. And even though I'm not a Trump supporter, but seems obvious that the mainstream media loves to jump on certain things. So we will see also that where it leads. And there was also a last interesting thing here. Yesterday or the day before, somebody here on Reddit posted pictures of AH in a random Mallorca restaurant with the kid. What I found fascinating was, of course, not that it's very relevant, her being with the kid, but the picture depicted a kid that had long hair that probably was older than a year old. And I saw the pictures and I wanted to make a video, and then the picture disappeared. So I'm really curious, like, who leaked this and who retracted it. And I wonder if we're going to see them again in conjunction with all those other rumors here of Johnny dating the lawyer, her reply, then we got the picture of Mallorca, trying perhaps to look endearing with the kid, seem all planted, you know what I mean? Like, feels like somebody was somehow orchestrating another PR week. So I find that to be fascinating in that context to report. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this. You know that your support is incredibly appreciated. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you in another video. Let me know your thoughts on expanding the channel, of course, on more and more subjects. And I'll talk to you later. Ciao.